Okay, let me go across to Rahul Navrekar on the point that was raised by Dr. Singhvi, that there will be some protest that happens no matter where you wish to locate any nuclear power plant or where you wish to do any development, any industry to come out. There will be somebody who will be opposing it. If every opposer is given a veto power, there would be no growth in this country. Somewhere there has to be a balance, Rahul. You're saying this very conveniently because you're in opposition at this time. We saw the compromises you made when you were in government.
My answer to that is, Rahul, my answer to that is very simple. If there is opposition, the answer to that opposition is not a bullet. The answer to that opposition is to sit with the people out there, convince them, and then have a project. You cannot dump a project on the heads of people who are going to lose their life or could lose their livelihood. And democracy demands that.
Okay, I want to end this debate by going across to Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi on what happens next, because this power project is not coming close to your house or mine, Dr. Singhvi. There are real concerns that these people have. And they've seen a minister of your central government doing a complete volte-face. First he says, we'll pause, we'll review. Then he says, we have to go ahead. People are freaked out quite literally. How does the government deal with this challenge? Because you're saying Shiv Sena getting involved, but it seems to have some local support.
I think there's a grave misunderstanding and misinterpretation. First of all, there is no question that anybody who genuinely wants to know shall be explained. Anybody can sit across the table. There are government representatives. The dialogue can take place. Nobody is objecting to that. However, if the definition of that dialogue is a veto or a stoppage till such dialogue takes place, let me tell you, a dialogue has taken place for the last several months. There is still legal recourse open. That's one. Two, what has been said by the government is that every possible lesson, not only from Fukushima, but globally on this issue will be taken into account. That lesson has to be interpreted as slowly the inputs coming from Japan. Remember, I'm no expert, I don't want to get into the expert debate. A 8.9 Richter scale earthquake in Japan is still not the responsible factor for the event which happened in Japan. I think that's the best possible proof that nuclear plants, even in much more heavily earthquake-prone areas, are relatively safe. The total number of lives, pollution costs, carbon emission from carbon or oil-based projects, coal or oil-based projects for the last 20 years would be 100,000 times more than that from nuclear projects. And yet you have one Chernobyl, but one Chernobyl over a 50-year history and one Fukushima because of a tsunami, not the earthquake, are instructive lessons. But still, let me repeat, if Japan tells us that the lesson they have found is something astonishing and new and something important, you can rest assured India is a mature, strong democracy and it will stop the project. But we cannot start stopping projects without concrete evidence.
Well, maybe then the minister should not have said it. Maybe the minister shouldn't have said there's a need to pause, assess, investigate, and only then will we proceed.
The minister has given a written order dated November 2010.
After which the tsunami happened, after which the earthquake happened, after which Japan, China, Germany, Japan, China, they all changed their mind after that.
He's saying what I am saying, Rahul. He's saying what I am saying, which I don't understand. He's saying every input on Fukushima will be taken into account.
Are going on. They are not stopped.
Okay, well, this is a very crucial debate because nuclear power is clearly important. People have concerns. The government needs to do a far more effective job in reaching out to the people and convincing them, because it's around their houses that this power plant is coming up. They need to be convinced. They need to feel safe and secure. That's the most crucial thing. Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Rahul Navrekar, Vinuta Gopal and Dr. Balachandran for joining us on Center Stage this evening. Thank you very much.